A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a landmark ruling that has sent shockwaves through the political and economic landscape, the Court of International Trade has declared President Donald Trump's sweeping tariff scheme illegal. This decision comes as a significant setback for the Trump administration, which has relied heavily on these tariffs as a cornerstone of its economic policy. The three-judge panel, which included a judge appointed by Trump himself, ruled that the emergency law invoked by the White House does not grant the president the unilateral authority to impose tariffs on nearly every country in the world. The court emphasized that the U.S. Constitution bestows Congress with exclusive powers to regulate commerce with foreign nations, a power that cannot be overridden by the president's mandate to safeguard the economy. The ruling not only affects the broad tariffs imposed on a range of countries, but also blocks specific levies that were applied to China, Mexico, and Canada. These tariffs were initially justified by the administration as necessary to combat the influx of drugs and illegal immigrants into the United States. Following the ruling, the Trump administration wasted no time in lodging an appeal. White House Deputy Press Secretary Kush Desai criticized the decision, claiming that it is not the role of unelected judges to determine how to address a national emergency. Despite this pushback, the ruling has been welcomed by various groups, including the Liberty Justice Center, which represented small businesses adversely affected by the tariffs. The court's ruling has given the Trump administration a 10-day window to halt the tariffs, although many are currently suspended. Financial markets reacted positively to the news, with stock markets in Asia and the U.S. experiencing gains. As the appeal process unfolds, the case could potentially reach the Supreme Court, which would have the final say on the legality of the tariffs. However, even if Trump loses at that level, it may not mark the end of his tariff plans. The ruling does note that the president retains the authority to impose tariffs of up to 15% for a limited duration to address trade imbalances. Analysts suggest that Trump may explore other avenues to implement tariffs, including leveraging parts of the existing trade laws that focus on national security and unfair trade practices. The implications of this ruling extend beyond the immediate legal ramifications. It raises critical questions about the future of U.S. trade policy and ongoing negotiations with other nations. The Trump administration has argued that its negotiating position could be compromised if the tariffs are struck down, which could hinder efforts to seal trade deals amid a 90-day pause on tariffs. Recent agreements, such as the one between the U.S. and the U.K. to reduce tariffs on certain goods, could also be impacted by this ruling. As the situation continues to evolve, the economic and political ramifications of this legal decision will be closely monitored by both domestic and international observers. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.